everyone, welcome back to Astronomy Into the Stars. In this final video of this series, I am going to be going over the Messier Catalog. From around the year 1750 to slightly after 1800, Charles Messier, a French astronomer, was looking for the return of Edmund Halley's comet. He was looking at a very specific part of the sky, but due to a miscalculation by his employer, he ended up not being able to see this comet. One of the things he noticed, though, was M1, the Crab Nebula, and he wrote it down very meticulously, like where it was, so that he wouldn't again confuse that for a comet in the future. He started to realize there was all these objects in the night sky that were being confused for comets and planets and other things, so he started writing them down so people wouldn't get confused for the future. All in all, he ended up finding 110 of these objects. 40 or so were discovered by him, the rest were discovered by other astronomers, but he wrote them down, made it into a catalog, and it ended up being called the Messier Catalog. So there's 110 of these objects, and they were viewed at the time when telescope technology was still pretty primitive, which means if you take your telescope outside to take a look in the night sky, you should be able to see these objects no problem through your telescope. Some will be a bit easier than others. So what can be known as the Messier Hunt is when an amateur astronomer goes out and tries to photograph or at least view all 110 of these objects. It's a great challenge. It's a really great way for you to get comfortable with the night sky. It'll take you a very long time, maybe a couple of years, just because you may not have perfect weather the night that a certain object is going to be up, or you just can't see it from where you are and you may have to move. So what you want to do is you want to track each object. So either take a photo or write it in a journal that, yes, I saw this object, and then move on from there. So that's the end of the series, guys. That's a great place to end it. You have 110 objects to go outside, try to view, record them into your journal, or maybe even try to take a photo of some of them. If you enjoyed this series, please hit subscribe and follow along, because I'll be doing more series, moving on to bigger things, a bigger telescope, building an observatory, getting in some astrophysics, collecting data, trying to do some really fun things that way. So again, thank you very much for following the series. Good luck and clear skies.